If you like photography, you like photographs. And if you like photographs, you probably like prints. But printing your photos can be a tedious, expensive, and sometimes frustrating part of your photography process. And that's why a lot of photographers don't print as much as they would like to. This thing right here, even though I don't think it's really designed with the photographer in mind, is a true must-have, whether you're a pro or a hobby photographer. And the best thing of this video, it's not even sponsored. I just truly think there are a lot of reasons why you should own a Canon Selphy. I bought it with my own money. Let me explain. It's just a box. This is the Canon Selphy CP 1500. There's also the 1300, and from what I understand is that the print quality is pretty much the same. The main differences are the amount of buttons on the exterior of the device. I bought the 1500 because the number is higher, suggesting it's better, and I'm just a consumerist moron. True story. I think they're pretty similar. The printing process is pretty cool. It's not an inkjet printer, but it uses a thermal dye sublimation process. It sort of burns the color directly into the paper. This means the printing is very accurate and the photos are dry instantly after the printing is done. When you are printing, the sheet of paper passes through the printer 4 times. First it burns in the yellows, then the reds, then the blues, and then the blacks. And printing a photo takes a little under a minute, and you can send up to 10 photos from the app directly to the printer. The Canon Selphy uses special paper and a special cartridge, and these come in a pack. You can buy these packs containing 108 sheets of paper and 2 cartridges. It costs 27.5 euros, and that means that each print costs about 25 cents. And it's very convenient that you get the cartridge together with the paper because they are matched together. When you are out of paper, your cartridge is also done, and then it's time to buy a refill. The print size is 4 by 6 inches, and if you are a normal person, that's 10 by 15 centimeters. It prints directly from your phone, your computer, directly from your SD card or USB drive, or with some cameras even directly from your camera. In this video I won't show how to set it up because it's very easy and you will probably just figure that out by yourself. And if not, there are also a lot of videos about setting it up, but trust me, it's easy. The app works like a charm. You can set your desired size, that is 10 by 15 centimeters or smaller. You can choose to print with a border or borderless or in different layouts. And even some overlays like hearts and other disgusting stuff. You can also choose to print glossy or matte, but when you choose matte, it creates an overlay of very small, like squares, and it just looks absolutely terrible. Really, don't use it. Maybe over time, and I really hope that this will happen, Canon will eventually come out with an extra type of paper that will allow for a more satin or matte finish without compromising on the quality. But for now, it just prints glossy. Alright Niels, mooi verhaal, lekker kort. But why would a photographer want a gimmick printer like this? Well, my friend, I'm glad that you asked that question, because here are a couple of reasons why you would really want a printer like this. Say you are doing a family or a wedding or corporate photo shoot. You are taking photos of people and you are showing these probably on your laptop while you are doing the shoot. What if at the end of the shoot you can just whack out your Canon Selphy, throw a couple of prints on the table and give them to the client? The digital files will of course be provided as agreed upon as soon as I'm done editing them. And if you want to buy a photo as a large print, these are my prices. Here you get some small samples for free, my treat. People will love it. Or say you are doing a larger fashion photo shoot. After the first round of taking photos, print a couple of them out and hang them up on the wall. Discuss the poses and the makeup with the model and the makeup artist and the general feel of the photo with the creative director, and then dial in the photo shoot some more. Everybody will love working with you as a photographer because you, my friend, are bringing something extra to the table. And even if you don't shoot with or for clients, you can still use the photo for creating work prints. Say you are making a zine or a photo book or even a website. Sequencing your photos in a nice way is very important. You can now pump out your photos, lay them out, look at them from a distance, sleep on it, and fine-tune your project. And even if you are still working on the project, it's still nice to have tangible prints in your hands to see how you are doing. And of course you can send your photos to a lab and have a bunch of work prints made, but I am impatient and sometimes I just want to add another photo or crop or change one of the photos just a little bit, and it's just very convenient to be able to print whatever you want whenever you want. Or say you are starting out as a photographer and you are looking for clients. You could use your Canon Selphy as a way to show your work and to get new clients. If there's an event where you can take some photos for free, you can print out some photos of that event, lay them around with your details on the back and just get your name out there. You can even build some kind of a mobile photo booth. One photo, $2, print directly, and if you want to hire me as a photographer, here's my card or follow me on Instagram or whatever. People will love having a nice memory to take home, and it's a very good way to reach potential clients. Printing your photos also makes you a better photographer. You get to see your compositions and your line work in a different way when you look at your photos from different angles and different perspectives. Hang it up, walk around it, it will really change the way you see your images. Think about it. Usually you always look at your photos from the same distance, which is pretty much arm length. But what happens to your image when you are 2 meters away? Maybe all of a sudden the background becomes distracting, or maybe your horizon is off. Printing your photos will help you become a better photographer. What I found out with the prints from the Canon Selphy is that you can even write on them with a whiteboard marker and then just wipe them off after. This is pretty cool when you are giving yourself or someone else feedback, say during workshops or something. Printing photos on a professional printer is very complicated. You could start a YouTube series on all the different aspects of printing, such as paper, settings, ICC profiles, framing, pricing, etc. The costs are pretty high, and unless you sell a lot of prints, it's probably more cost efficient to outsource your printing to a good lab. I own a Canon PRO1000 and I pay more for it than I make from it, and for me that's okay. Ever since I started using it, my photography really got better. I freaking love watching my work come into existence. I mean, come on. How cool is this? This photo is actually made on a 10-year-old Digicam. Pretty decent, right? You can check out the video right here. So my friend, to make a long story long, you won't regret buying a Canon Selphy. It's fun, it's easy, and in my opinion, it's a must-have for every photographer. I think for every photographer, it's some good advice to start printing your work. It will really make you a better photographer. What will not make you a better photographer is when people give you some bad advice. And boy, did I receive some bad advice over the years. I made a video about it. You can check it out right here. Peace!